Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. We take a look here at the short-term development for Bitcoin. Short-term expectation is still to go higher, at least one more high, ideally two. Yeah, maybe into the region of around 22k short-term, and that will be the next key decision point for Bitcoin, where there should be a reaction to the downside. And we will then need to see if this will be a corrective one or an impulsive one. And that will tell us much more about the development of Bitcoin in the next few days and weeks. Because if it is an impulsive one, it is very likely that we will be, or that we are actually in the pattern as indicated on this chart, that it will be a wave 3 to the downside. And if it is only a corrective one, which will not go, or ideally should not go, below the 78.6 retracement, then it is very likely to move higher still. So this could also be at the moment, and that is what I'm unsure about, and we just don't know. We could have here just an A wave, B, C. In fact, this could be the A wave here, where we're currently coming down. It could be a B, and then we rally more in a C. So that's what we now need to see as well. But I primarily expect to see at least one more high here in a third wave, and ideally even another high in a fifth wave, as indicated on this chart. Yeah, we are, in my opinion, in a larger C wave, which is a 5-wave move. So completed already here this wave 1, which peaked at around 20,000, came down in a wave 2, moved up now, or we are moving up in this third wave, coming down the fourth afterwards, and the fifth wave up. But in this third wave, as you can see, there are also 5 waves, and at the moment we are coming close to invalidating it. I think we are at a key decision point, at a key pivot point here as well, because we have come back into the target area, scenario fulfilled. What we now need to do though, is to reverse, and this will now be interesting. So in the previous video earlier today, I said that we'll probably see one more low, and that happened. Yeah, and I told you yesterday that as long as we stay above 20k, I would, even though we drop briefly below this area here, as long as we hold above 20k, because it's just a psychological mark, I would still count this probably as a wave 4, and with a wave 5 still coming. But if we really lose the 20k level, then we have to think about something different. And then again, that could be an A, B, C pattern then, and there would still be upside expected afterwards. But I want to see now how we are reacting. Again, primarily a move to the upside expected. Key support level at 20k. So what happens if we lose the 20k level as well? Well, then, and let me just see this. If we lose the 20k level as well, then I can give you my next key support areas where I have a chance to reverse. So, but it will again then get less likely because it is less than ideal. So the next support below that is 19,832, 19,550. Oops, that was, just close that. 19,550 and 19,150. And the 19,150 level is again a very, very important level, because in the worst case, I could still possibly count this as a 1-2, but that wave 2 then will, or even if it is an AB, that will become very, very unlikely, below 19,150. And that would then indicate that we are already on the way down. My skepticism about a breakout for Bitcoin, a substantial breakout, short-term upside potential, yes, as long as short-term we hold above 20k, very likely in this wave pattern. And if we go below 20k, it will already get less likely. And if we drop then below 19,150, then we have to really, really focus again on the bearish count, which would just be a continuation of what I have on the chart anyway, that Bitcoin will make new lows, one more at least, because at the moment the bullish daily chart scenario is just not confirmed yet. Of course it's possible, it's just less likely at the moment. This is, and we would then have to assume we have started that earlier than anticipated. But again, I just have to repeat it again. The key charts which are very reliable at the moment are the likes of Aave, Ethereum, you know, we've got Chiliz with a decent reliability. What else do we have? Matic, Quant, you know, they are sort of the better charts. Bitcoin is still a bit of a mess and leaves a lot of options, and therefore, as technical analyst, Bitcoin is not so attractive at the moment, you know, just for me, because it is, again, you see the weakness of the chart in that we have again dropped basically briefly out of the box. Yeah, we have basically reacted, or let's say we have retraced a little bit too much already, and Ethereum, for example, hasn't. Yeah, and this again shows the weakness of the Bitcoin chart. It just is much weaker than, for example, Ethereum. Yeah, it just is. Now, what would be a signal that we are reversing to the upside? What would be the signal? For me, it would be the high of wave 4. So I count wave 4 as a triangle if I go to the lower time frame, and it would be the high at 20,316. If we get beyond that level, it would be the first indication that the downtrend here, the temporary downtrend in wave 4, has finished, and it would be a signal we are moving higher. Next major signal would be the move above the B high here, and that would be at 20,750. So it will be interesting, yeah. An interesting day. Bear in mind we've got the 50-day moving average down here as support at around 19,655. Interesting day, yeah. When you watch the video, we'll probably have the PCE data already released, and that will generate some short-term volatility. So, you know, just have an open mind, you know, and I will keep you updated later. All right, thanks a lot for watching. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.